Hey y'all, I realize I've been doing a lot of like bright out there kind of looks, and so I thought I would change it up a bit and do a more contoured like smoky eye. So if you like this look, stay tuned. Okay, first of all, I want everyone to notice the fact that I took time to sit here and curl my hair, which now is in my way, so I'm gonna have to take it out of my face. But notice that I did curl my hair. Okay, I'm going to be taking MAC Entitled. You could use Rubenesque or anything like this. I just like that this is like flat and opaque. Or use a color that's your skin tone. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it. I like using a bigger brush. I got some space there. This is Ivory Box from Estee. This has like been my go-to shadow look. Oh, can you even tell? I've totally hit pan on it. I've hit pan on a lot of the stuff I'm using today. Gonna have to go makeup shopping. I know Daniel's gonna love that. No, he's pretty good. If I need something, he'll get it. Okay, once you've set it, then, and by doing that, by going on and like, after you put on your primer, setting it, that's gonna make all the shadow that you put on over that glide easily. And honestly, like if I started working over here and I didn't set my primer over on this area or wherever, it sets itself after a while. So you want to go on and get something on there and buff it in and smooth it out so you don't have any lines or any demarcations, anything like that. So now I'm going to be using some, what are you called? Totally Neutral from Clinique. Any gray, flat gray tones would be fine. 120 palette has some eels. I'm going to create a deeper socket with this gray color. Using a pencil brush. It doesn't need to be like a sharp, definite line. We are just making basically a guideline for where we're going to be putting these colors. Okay, once you're happy with how your socket has been set, and you see I went up above my crease. Now I'm going to go in with the Sleep palette in Storm that my homegirl Laura gave me, and I am going to be taking this like khaki color. I'm so not trying to blind y'all. It's a flat khaki color. I'm gonna go in yet again, clean off that pencil brush. And a lot of this look that I'm doing is basically working the colors back and forth and blending, because I have several colors on my eyeball. Now, and it's hard like when you use that many colors to remember, or it is for me anyways, to remember what you were using on the other eye to put on this eye. So hopefully they'll turn out the same shade. Now I'm going to be taking these mirrors on here are lovely, but I don't want to blind y'all. These last three colors in the original palette, they're like a champagne pearl pink, and then one that's kind of a fleshy shimmery shade, and then like a bronze, And then also I forgot I use this one too. It's, how would you describe old goldish. These shades right in here is what I'm using. So I'm just working lightest to darkest, and I'm leaving basically the ball of the eye right in here bare. So you just take it, place it, staying underneath the khaki and the gray. I'm mixing the peach and the skin, or my skin tone anyways. That's what I forget. You know, a lot of us out there are tanner than I am. So then I'm going to go in with my blending brush and just blend. I'm talking barely touching your eye, blend. Okay, once you've gotten that like you like it, then go in with the bronze and the old gold right here. I just take this small, more detailed brush, and I just sit here. And on these sleek palettes, I'm here to tell you, you don't need a lot. These babies have some pigment to them. And I just take it, place it right where I've made that line, and pull it in. We're working lightest to darkest. Now I'm taking the flat black. If you don't have the sleek palette, use any flat black. Flat black is flat black all day long. Okay, and I'm putting it on an angle brush, and right where I made the khaki line, sweep in. See how I did that? Take that brush. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Put it down, sweep it over. Voila. And then I'm going to fade it over. Khaki and gray should kind of be above. Okay, then what we're going to come in with a smaller pencil brush and make baby circles and fade that edge. Back, I have went on and put on my eyeliner, which was just cheap old elf liner. Any black is black all day, like I said. And then I went on and put on my Clinique High Impact Mascara. And now I'm going to do brows. A lot of people might put on their foundation and then put on brows, but decide to mix it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to brush them up, and hey, if your preference is thin brows, do them that way. Whatever makes you feel comfortable walking out the house in public in, do that, okay? I happen to like some full brows. I have a full face, so I can carry that off pretty decent. Now I'm going to comb these up, but I'm going to go and I'm going to comb these down. You're going to see why. I'm going to fill that in and make them fuller. And I'm actually using a brown eyeliner, but I thought because I am sitting a little too high. Okay, so if you're not steady at this, put your hand on a table, your arm on a table to anchor yourself, and then it's really good to look straight in the mirror, not crooked. You're just going to draw straight up and keep flicking, filling them in. Then you're going to go up to that arch. Okay, and where we combed them down, that back half, you're going to go as if they're still there, flicking them down, filling in that bottom half where they are, where we put them. Comb and brush them and blend in the pencil with the brow. I'm really loving the Neutrogena Healthy Skin, and I know I've said that before, but I'm going to say it again. I really love it. I realized the other day my Clinique Super Balanced, I had a little bitty tiny concealer brush, and I stuck it down in that glass bottle, and there is a wealth of foundation in the bottom of it. And it might just be me, but I think higher end brands try to create their bottles, their foundation bottles, to like hold more in there, so you think it's gone and you go and buy more. The Urban Decay Primer Potion, I wonder who was the first person to figure that one out. Now I'm just putting this on the back of my hand like I always do. I've already got my primer on, my hard candy. Because, I mean, I'm not above cutting things open, but it's a glass bottle, so you can't really cut that open. And I have a lot of red in my skin. I've got blemishes. I've got dry spots. I would now like to tell you about something. Ash Cosmetics. I'm going to put a link to her in the bar below. I don't know how we got to talking. I really don't. But anywho, I told her, you know, I would love to try out some of her products and show them on my channel. Now, this is not a full review because I just got this today, but I'm going to be using it in every tutorial for about a week, and then I'm going to do a full review on it so I can give y'all the God's honest truth of how I feel about it. Now, I'm wearing it, I don't know if you can tell, on this side. I'm happy with it. It's the 15 color camaflage, and it's $15.95, so that's about $1 a color. And I love it because you've got every shade you need for contouring and reshaping a face. You even have a shimmer, like a highlight, and there's no glitter in it. It's a highlight. I like that. And then, of course, you've got the yellow, the green, and the pink for cover up. So, and I thought this was going to be like a bigger one, but I'm actually really loving this because it does remind me of the Sleek palettes because it's so small. And like, if you're gonna, you know, if you're just starting out, or if you're starting out in the makeup world and you need, you know, palettes like this is great just because of the size of it. You know, it's easy to pack up and take with you. But like I said, give me about a week and I will tell you my honest to goodness thoughts on it. And I would like to thank Ash Cosmetics for letting me have this, and no, because I didn't pay a dime for it. And I'm really digging it though. I was really happy. I always love getting things in the mail, don't y'all? Makes me feel special. I don't know. Now I'm gonna take my Sonia Kashuk concealer brush, and I'm gonna work it under my eye, going down in a V shape. I've got a lot of redness on my cheeks right now. I mean, it seems to blend well. It's not thick and heavy. I know some concealers, they can be really heavy and have like a plastic look to them. And this one doesn't, so that's good. And I've went on ahead and covered my spots just because I don't want y'all to see this side right here on my jaw. That's how I cover a spot. I just tap it and then tap it. Cover it up. Okay. Now, I would say this is probably 5 or 6 shades darker than I am right here. And I'm using an e.l.f. cosmetic brush. Yes, they're all cosmetic brushes. This is a foundation brush. I'm just going to be taking the e.l.f. foundation brush, loading it up, and I'm going to do a full contour on the side. I have a big forehead, so we're going to make that smaller. We're going to come down here on the side. We're going to angle it. Going to come down on the side and right here at the jaw. And I've already went up under here and buffed it out. So now I'm going to take this wonky brush. I need to make a name for it. A skunk brush would be good for this. I don't know what the number in MAC is called for that, but y'all know what I'm talking about, the skunk brush. And I'm just gonna, you need to blend it into your hair and blend it down and over. Blend it up, up, up. Never blend down. You'll look saggy. Saggy and pretty. Okay? And then, got a brush here. Okay. Tip. Okay, right here, just at the lip of where my jaw falls over to go underneath my neck, we're gonna go and take it and blend it right on the lip, because that will look like a shadow falling underneath, and that will slim a face. So just go underneath. Number 2, like if you're wearing your hair back especially, get the ear, get down the neck, blend it down. Okay. Now let me tell you something. And this is another one I have given out of. Okay, now let me tell you something. Estee Lauder Double Wear Powder and Ecru. I have the foundation too, and a lot of times I just save that for winter. But this will make the dead look alive, okay? It is full, and look at the pan. Do you see the pan? I've totally got to get this again. I'm just going to take a smaller blush brush, because I've created that contour in there. I don't want to go and powder over it and lose my contour, because this is a full-on powder and it would cover it. So what I do, I load my brush, I tap in right here and pull down, so you've got that darker line, and then you're highlighted again. You're going to do it above too. This thing, Estee Lauder Double Wear, it, like when you pat it like this, It fills in your pores. Someone like me with oily skin knows all about large pores. You just take it, tap it. Honey, you look like you got brand new skin. Love it. I mean, I've got a chunk of dead skin that just like pulled off my nose. I know that sounds beautiful, but it filled it. Clinique's a glow. Can y'all see that? It's just a really pretty rosy gold with a little bit of shimmer, not a lot. Put it on that outside apple of the cheek. Okay, on the lips. I went and I used the yellow concealer over my lips, right yonder. Right there. I remember when I lived in Florida, somebody said, "What is a yonder?" Over there. I am using Clinique's quick liner for lips and lip blush. Looks like that, like a mauve-y. Can y'all tell? Okay. I like roll-up liners because when you sharpen a pencil, you end up losing a lot of it. Okay, once you've got your pencil line blended out, please make sure that you like look in a mirror and look straight ahead and they're straight, because you don't want a crooked mouth, okay? Now we are going to go in. Sorry, my lipstick was dirty. With the Myth gonna blend this. Max Factor's lip gloss in Table for Two. Such a pretty color. And it tastes really good too. It smells like chocolate. Yes, I lick my brush. You could do your lips like this, or you could wear them like this. This is actually, I'm really digging this. It's sort of like a sheer red, so it's not like too scary to wear, like if you're scared of wearing red. Y'all know I'll wear orange, though. Y'all know I'll wear J2 red lip liner, which is cheaper than anything. It is a whole $1, and it says it has SPF 15 and vitamin E in it. And then it is another Max Factor lip gloss in Secret Rendezvous. I'm loving it. I'm loving it either way. You know, you could wear this during the day and then bring your lip liner and your Secret Rendezvous and go out and have a secret rendezvous if you wanted to. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all like this look. If y'all have any requests or anything different that y'all would like to see, let me know. I'm trying to get outside of my box because I've noticed some of mine are like, bright. So I'm trying to mix it up and do some different stuff, okay? I love y'all, and I will see y'all later.